Hey everybody, it's Ben. The chat reminded me, because as you all know, my my what? My I'm proving my point here. The way I feel about the chat is, you're all a bunch of dunces. And it's not your fault. It's because you're people, and people are stupid. And you're people, so. And also, individually, without that being true, you're also not very bright. So when you see things in the chat, especially if there's suggestions, then I know to avoid that. So that's actually helpful. So thank you. And thanks, SC Wang, for the sub. Ooh, tier 2. Good thing I dressed up. And so that reminded me, I was on an airplane a few days ago to visit my family. And one of the options on the entertainment was The Good Place, which is a show I've always thought about watching, but I never did. So I watched episode 1, and then my plane landed. Then on the way back, I watched episodes 2 and 3. And then I've been watching it on Netflix here for the last 3 or 4 days, and I'm in the 2nd season now. And that the people, in the show that are supposed to be dumb, because there's a few people that are like specifically not very bright, like the guy who wants to bite people, and one of the 4 humans who's the dumbest person ever. Yeah, that reminds me of the chat a lot, and in people in general. And the other thing that reminded me of that, because that's one thing I did today, was I watched a couple episodes. But another thing that reminds me of the chat is, and just people in general, is I called my pharmacy today, which I hate doing. So I'm on hold for an hour. Then when I talk to somebody, they're not a pharmacist and they know nothing, but they don't know they know nothing. And that's basically the problem that stupid people have in their life, is they don't know they're stupid. As long as you know you're stupid, you're good. And so this guy, if I ask him any questions, like, I can't give out that information. I'm like, it's my prescription. It's on hold. It's out of stock. When's it going to be in stock? Well, unless you're a provider, I can't, and I'm like, what? I said, do you understand what I'm saying? And then eventually there was a pharmacist in earshot that was hearing the guy confused and yelling things that I could hear. Then the guy would relay them. And I could actually hear the pharmacist, so it didn't matter. And eventually I just hung up on the guy. But that's CVS for you. But people have such little acumen in everything that they do that even the tiniest inkling of any intelligent life is so hard to find. And that's why I'm higher rated than you guys. All right, that is some Socratic stuff. Harsh. No, he said to go in the sauna. Now he said avoid the sauna. Yeah, like somebody on the chat says like, oh, go to the sauna if you want to like lose weight. You see what I'm saying? I don't really want your guys' opinions of anything unless I use it to do the opposite, which is often true. However, you could sub or give bits or something, etc. George Carlin said it best. The average person is an idiot, and half the people are dumber than that, because it's average. So, yeah. I mean, he wasn't trying to be mean. He was trying to be median. What? Yeah, I guess I should have seen the sign not to do that. Also, I shouldn't have co-signed that loan. Now, sorry, I went off on a tangent. And that's like 4 jokes. So that's pretty good. 4 jokes in like 10 seconds. Thanks, Enzian Hero, for 200 bits. I like math jokes. Hooray. Yeah, I said he wasn't being mean. He was being median. I don't think you got the joke. Not medium, median. Come on. Thanks for the 1 cent, Sanjay. You're the best. My wife just told me that Cindy Williams died. And you've never heard of her, unless you're my age. Then you've barely heard of her. She was the untalented, unfunny one on Laverne and Shirley. So if you remember one of the two women being unfunny and untalented, that's Cindy Williams. Yeah. She was the short one. Go SC Wang. Go Hype Train, you're close. Etc. I don't know what to do today. I'll probably just sit around and talk. I don't know. Who knows what we'll do. Now I've heard of her once. To be honest, I don't know anything she's done other than Laverne and Shirley. I'm sure she has. And if you haven't heard of Laverne and Shirley, then you haven't heard of her. If you have heard of Laverne and Shirley, it's possible you've heard of her. Possible. Thanks, LV20SWD, for starting the train. No, I'm talking about the actors. Penny Marshall is super talented at acting and directing and so forth. Yeah, in fact, Penny Marshall, and I think Gary Marshall is her brother. It's either her brother or her dad. I think it's her brother. Also, I think Gary Marshall died recently, and Penny Marshall did. They both died. Unless they didn't, and I'm wrong. That's 50-50, by the way. 200 bits. Thank you. Squiggy was the talented one. Squiggy died, and Lenny is still alive. Lenny's super talented. Probably, obviously, Penny Marshall had the best career of the four, but the second best career was definitely Lenny. Lenny's been in a lot of movies and TV shows. He's a very good actor. Squiggy didn't really do much that you would have heard of after Laverne and Shirley. And Cindy Williams didn't do anything I've heard of. Wednesday Addams died. The only one who's alive is the dad. John what? John something. I'll think of his name in an hour, but you guys will put it in the chat in the next 10 seconds. John. Man, if it's not John, I'm going to look really dumb here. Let's look in the chat and see what the answer is. No answer in the chat? John Travolta? No. The Addams Family, the guy who played the dad. John Wayne? John Astin is correct, Marcus. Yeah, John Astin's alive, and he's 93. He's the only living person from the Addams Family cast. They're all dead. Right, Penny Marshall died, and then I think her brother, Gary, unless it's not her brother, I think it's her brother, Gary Marshall also died, I think. Maybe. I think so. I'm not even sure who had a better career, Gary Marshall or Penny Marshall. Because Gary Marshall was a producer, I think. So he might have made more money than Penny Marshall. Unclear. Raul Julia, that's the movie, The Addams Family. I'm talking about the TV show. Also, Raul Julia is dead. But that's a separate issue. Yeah, I like Guys and Dolls because they don't use contractions in the movie. I haven't seen the play. I cannot believe it. I used to know this song. I got my horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. And here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do. I used to know everything. I used to know the whole song. And the actor in the movie who was the main singer, I think, was Stubby K, R.I.P. He died before I was born, I think. So, truth hurts. Also, they made fun of Guys and Dolls on The Simpsons, and it was a music. It was like a musical where it's like a different than the music. It's not the Guys and Dolls we've seen. They had a Guys and Dolls song that was pretty funny, and it was with what's his name, Luke Skywalker, whatever his name is. Let's see, what's his name? Mark Hamill, that's his name. Yeah. Also, I could be mixing up 2 or 3 different episodes of The Simpsons, so who knows if any of that's true. What about Oklahoma? That's okay. Go Hype Train. You can do it. Ewan McGregor was in Guys and Dolls. Wow. Now, in the movie Guys and Dolls, Unfortunately, Marlon Brando was asked to sing. God damn. The truth hurts. So you got Stubby K singing, you got Frank Sinatra singing, and then you got Marlon Brando singing. Man. The only thing funnier than Marlon Brando singing is I think it's Paint Your Wagon, but I could be wrong, when Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin sing, and they made fun of that on The Simpsons also. Very suspicious. Yeah, but William Shatner's doing a spoken word, so he knows he's kidding. No, the hype train died. Boo, boo. Etc. Yeah, there's no Tata Steel. Karen's upstairs doing stuff. So I got nothing to do. Go Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood's still alive. That's crazy. Man, Marlon Brando's been dead forever. When Marlon Brando was the Godfather in The Godfather, he was younger than I am now, and then some. I think he's much younger than I am now. Clint Eastwood is technically still alive. That's the best kind of correct, technically correct. Well, I thought I'd just sit here drinking Perrier. What do you guys want to talk about? Who's a better singer, Dolly Parton or Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston's a louder singer. That would be a good question for Karen, because she likes both of them. Yeah, Katy Perry's the wrong answer. I did not watch the Australian Open final. What's funny is I watched a lot of the Australian Open, randomly turning it on. And not for 1 second did I see Djokovic. I didn't see 1 point. I still haven't. Even in replays, I haven't seen a point. So I've seen Australian Open, but not 1 second of Djokovic, and it's over. I mean, that's clearly the worst Grand Slam. Australian Open. Are you kidding me? Man, that thing's down under. Thoughts about J.S. Bach, not PDQ Bach? If it was PDQ Bach, I could have given you a long, wonderful, complex, thoughtful answer. But J.S. Bach, I got nothing. Which Super Bowl team do you hate more, and why is it the Eagles? I don't hate either team. I hate the Cowboys and the Buccaneers, but I only hate the Buccaneers because of Tom Brady. I have no other reason to hate him. So I don't really hate the Buccaneers. I just hate Tom Brady. I don't really hate Green Bay. I just hate Aaron Rodgers. And I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I don't hate any individual player on their team. No individual on the team I dislike. I just hate the team. So you got that? No Rodgers, no Brady, no Cowboys. Everybody else is fine. They're all good. No, but I have a serious question. This isn't even a joke. Why is Russell Wilson bad? Like, he wasn't bad, and now he's bad. And that happens in sports, but I don't know why it happens. Usually it's because of injury. Usually. And one of the most famous examples is David Duval. David Duval was number 1 in the world in golf in ranking, and then the next week he was no good. And I was told it was injuries, but he went from number 1 to not good. Not a good player. He didn't go, imagine if Magnus Carlsen was 2,300 next week. That's what happened to David Duval. He was best player in the world, or number 1 ranked, maybe not the best, and then he was no good. I understand being number 1, then being number 10, or being number 20 if you're old, but no good. And that's what happened to Russell Wilson. He was a good quarterback, and now he's a bad quarterback. Well, what happened? Ben Simmons is a good example. Ben Simmons is a terrible basketball player. He shouldn't be in the NBA. He's in the NBA because he used to be good. He was good 3 years ago, but he's not good now. If you never heard of Ben Simmons and he came in the NBA now, they just kick him out for being bad. He's not good. Yeah, that's true. Ben Simmons, Russell Wilson, David Duval. Yeah, that's a good one. Ben Simmons, you may not have liked him 2 or 3 years ago, but he was better than he is now. He's no good. I've never heard of Gareth Bale, but that name sounds familiar, so I have heard of him. I don't know why. No, I don't mean morally bad. Like Russell Wilson was a good quarterback. Now he's a bad quarterback. Ben Simmons was an average NBA player. Now he shouldn't be in the NBA, but he is anyway. And David Duval was one in the world in golf, and then he was terrible. And he got his world ranking down to 800. There's 800 people that are ranked in golf? What? Yay, it's Karen. Go Karen. Russell Wilson is such a dislikable person. I mean, maybe. Obviously, I'm very, 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 and you can't say very enough. You can't. Against religion. Like, I'm against it. And whenever they're like, hey, how come you're so bad? He's like, Jesus this and God that. What, Jesus hates you and God hates you? Go talk to Wesley So. Jesus must love him. He's like, Jesus this and Jesus that. Usually when people win, they thank Jesus and or God, because Jesus and God, they want those guys to win at sports. But Russell Wilson says Jesus when the team loses every game. So Jesus hates Russell Wilson? Is that his point? What's going on here? I don't dislike Russell Wilson, but when he's super religious about why he loses every game, I'm not, etc. Jesus is not God. Jesus is Lord. Now, here's an idea I had, and I told Iram, and she said there might be a lawsuit, but I don't think there will be. This is a serious conversation. Doesn't sound too serious. We were at the mall, and I was thinking about the stores in the mall, and I said the singer Lorde and Taylor Swift should open a store, Lorde and Taylor, but Lorde is spelled with an E. And she said Lorde and Taylor would sue them. And then when we got to the mall, the Lorde and Taylor store was closed forever. So they should just move right in and just put an E. And then Lorde and Taylor. What's the problem? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the left is that's the chat. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat I'm physically looking at the chat on the monitor, and then it looks like I'm looking at the chat from your point of view in the reverse. Yeah, we have a monitor on the left which has the chat, and then we also have it in front of me, and then on my right is where I play chess. I play chess, I look here, like I'm looking at the chessboard. And then when I look here, I'm looking at the chat. Now, I was also told, and when I say I was told, I looked it up, but maybe I forgot, that this isn't a joke either, so look it up, that the song Royals and Royal and all that by Lorde is about the Kansas City Royals. I'm not kidding. It sounds like I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I'm not saying it is about the Royals. That's just what I read. It could be that I made it up in my mind in a dream and I forgot about it in another dream. That's possible. Yeah, look it up. I don't think I could make something like that up. I think that she said that. Although she might have said it after the song and just decided that was funny. My cousin is the third base coach for the Royals. Is he Vinny? It seems unlikely that she knows about a baseball team because she's from New Zealand. I mean, why would that be unlikely? I got to watch more South Park because there's South Park jokes about Randy Marsh I'm not getting. Why would somebody from New Zealand heard of the Kansas City Royals? People all over the world have heard of major sports teams. I'm sure there's people all over the world who can name every baseball team and every basketball team and every hockey team. People have heard of stuff. She might have been in the U.S. and she might have been in Kansas City. Go Pine Tar. Yeah, I only watched like the first 8 or 9 seasons of South Park, sort of like Simpsons. I don't know what happened the last 10 seasons. You don't have to be pretty sure of anything. You just have to go to the internet and look it up. That's what the internet's for. I know a lot about South Park the first few seasons. See, this is why I don't listen to the chat. It's just, do 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 do, and there's like a record player in your head. Ugh. All right, if you have a monkey banging gongs in your head, then you're at the right place. I just went to the store and bought some Perrier today. That was pretty good. It must be about the Kansas City Royals because Trying to Learn said it isn't. That's how I would, Let's see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. KC Royals. Lorde. And you will know my name is the Lorde when I watch the Royals. Dun, dun, dun. Lorde's Royals, inspired by Kansas City Royals baseball player. I've been thinking about writing a song for a while and been putting together a couple lines here and there. Yeah, sure. And I had this image from National Geographic of this dude signing baseballs. He was a baseball player, and his shirt said Royals. I was like, I like that word because I'm a big word fetishist. I'll pick a word and I'll pin an idea to that. The photo was of Kansas City Royals player George Brett. Check out the photo below and catch Lorde speaking about Royals above. She's a word fetishist. She wrote the song. I don't believe any of that. So there you go. Go Ben. Well, I mean, I didn't make it up. I mean, maybe I did. Maybe I'm the one who wrote that. So I guess she heard of the Royals because she saw it in a magazine, which indicates she reads. But she said it was a picture, meaning she only looks at magazines with pictures and doesn't read. So that's fine. Yeah, they could do a Pulp Fiction remake, and then we'll have Lorde in as the Samuel Jackson character, And she'll say, "You will know my name is Lorde." What do you think? Would that be a good movie? Pretty good. And then when the guy they're going to sick the dogs on, Butch's manager, they're going to sick the dogs on him to know what he knows and what he doesn't know. Instead of doing that, they're going to tie him up and make him listen to Royals by Lorde over and over until he confesses. See? They could even have her sing it to him there. And they'll say, "No, stop." Yeah, that's pretty good. My movie's good. That's right, a Royals with cheese. Exactly. Anyway, that made a lot of sense. All right, let me play 3 minute with people who are better than me. Sounds like a good thing to do. Let's see if I can get under 2,600 this stream. Seems like I should be able to do that. Bishop G5 is not good. All right, what are you going to do? Guy plays so fast. Play slower. I don't want to lose on time. I want you to lose on time. It's the only way I can beat people my own rating is I win on time. But not if they're faster than me. Yeah, I have more time by a few seconds. What country is this? Argentina. Always repeat. Yeah, that is my rook there. Oh, is that bad? Looks bad. One, take this. Always sack the exchange. This game's too exciting. We have to stop. It doesn't matter if I win or lose, as long as I sack the exchange. I had a piece there? Oh, yeah. Man, I'm confused. I guess this way, so I can play 95 later. Let's see. I like that pawn. Dirty flag him, dirty flag him, dirty flag him. Well, at least he slowed down. Slow down, you move too fast. You gotta make the chess game last. Just kicking down the cobblestones. Looking for fun and feeling dirty flag. Do, do, do. La da 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 da. Now you're losing. Da 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 da. I got no pieces to win, no checkmates to keep. Looks like I'm gonna win. Boy, he sucks. I need a break from that after that. I need like another 20 minutes of talking to the chat. Man, that was hard. I like playing you guys better. You guys just give a piece away every move. These games tough. I played 80.5 and he played 76.1. He made 5 blunders. I made 2 blunders. Hooray. It doesn't like any of my moves. Mm-hmm. This position, I'm winning down the exchange for nothing. Wow, I'm winning here. I'm down the exchange for no pawns, and I'm winning. I'm plus 3.5. King G1 was the best move, blundering a piece, because this is a big threat. Wow. King G1's best. Yeah, that's not even a mistake. Because you got to stop this. I just thought he'd find some way to do it. I guess if the rook is defending this and it's defending that, he doesn't really have time to do anything else. Yay, sacking the exchange. Always a good idea. You misspelled Marmaduke, I think. I don't read that. I've never beaten anyone under the age of 18. So that's pretty good. First time for everything. So how you guys doing? Have I covered the Justin Roiland situation? What am I? Am I a reporter? That's like saying, does Justin Roiland talk about my stream? Which he does. You're 246. That's amazing. Well, I was 244, but then I went to Michigan and gained 6-7 pounds. I've lost almost all of it back in 3 days. School canceled tomorrow? It'll be amazing when I'm 189. Because 190's the least I've weighed as an adult. And that was when I was at 21 or something. I actually went from 270 to 190 in 6 months when I lived in Belgium. We were poor, so we couldn't buy any food. I should read my report on risk management, but I'm going to let you explain risk management to me. Why were you poor? I was a professional chess player. Mr. Hardbiz subscribed. See, imagine Charlotte Chess Center if you were 246. Okay, then how great would it be? God damn. Costanza, Steinbrenner. I like when Steinbrenner played himself on the episode George Died. You're down to 209. 209 is good because of 9 in it. I'm at my lowest since birth, 181. God damn. When you were 2, you were more than that? That's a big baby. Aren't you like 6'2"? 181's a bit thin. But yeah, I noticed you always lose weight when I see you. Or I forget what you weigh, so I think you did. It's one of them. R.I.P. Stacy. What? Wait, what are you saying? What? Please explain what that means. Oh, okay. I thought something bad had happened. Yeah, don't do that again. You tricked me. There's a Family Guy episode where they have a newspaper clipping, and it says, "Woman delivers elephant baby," and it's a picture of Lois and Chris when he was born. And Chris is huge. Chris is like the way he is now. And then Lois looks like this. No, I saw you guys at the gym together, but when you wrote R.I.P. Stacy, that wasn't good. Don't do that again. Even if your mom ever dies, don't write that. Yeah. Just pretend she's alive. Which is fine, because I'm watching The Good Place now, so it's all good. Yeah, also, Stewie said he put a bomb in Lois's uterus that will go off when she's 40 or 50 or something. How far am I in? I've watched the first season, and this is all in the last week, and I've watched the first 2 episodes of the second season. So I'm not quite halfway through yet. But, you know, the end of the first season, I don't want to spoil it if people haven't watched it. You know, I guess I have to just suspend my disbelief and not say anything. Fine. Fine. Ted Danson is anonymous. That's right. No, but I mean, like, what happened that didn't make any sense? But it's a TV show, and none of it makes any sense. So I guess that's okay then. It's just a different way of not making any sense. Which I guess is fine. You know, it's a TV show, and it's supposed to not make sense. So there you go. Hey, let me ask you guys something. In the good. I mean, I could look it up, but you guys might already know. In The Good Place, the woman who plays, it's funny because she can't remember her name. Susan? Is it Susan? I can't believe I can't remember her name because the main character can't remember her name. So that's funny. I'm really into the show. You know, the one who says I'm not a robot every 5 seconds. Anybody? Lisa? Susan? Janet. That's it. Janet. Yeah. Yeah, the one who plays Janet, like, looks familiar to me. Have I seen her in something else? Or I'm just imagining that. The actress. Well, Eleanor's the... Ugh. No, the actress who plays Janet, I want to see if I've seen her in something else before. She seems like I've seen her in something else before. Mm-hmm. She is played by. She's played by. Ugh. Darcy Carden. Dun, 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 dun. She was in Upright Citizens Brigade. I've never seen that. She was in several TV series. Inside Amy Schumer, never saw that. Broad City, never heard of that. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, never heard of that. And Veep, which I have heard of, but I've never seen it. So I've never seen her in anything, but I think that I have. Huh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. She did a voice on American Dad. Yeah, but I thought she looked familiar. Yeah, maybe she lives next to me. Maybe she's my soulmate. Exactly. I only know her from Barry. What's Barry? Betty Rubble? Yeah, I know Betty Rubble. Me and Betty Rubble are like that, son. I'm getting confused by the chat now. All right, I've relaxed enough after this game. Now I can play another game. Chess is too hard to play 2 games in a row. That's, you know. It says starting soon and searching like it's broken. Like, it seems like it's not going to ever start. I've never seen this before. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to play anybody because I know that chess.com's having problems. Oh, there we go. 2165. What? But I'm 2618. That's in my thing? What? I didn't know I could even play a 2165. Maybe their thing's broken. 2 bishops, what else? Plays faster than me and better than me. Damn, truth hurts. Man, the guy's really fast. God damn. I guess I should have taken that F pawn. But I was playing too quickly. Scared. Hooray! I got my 1 point. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. I don't believe that. Man, that guy played fast and good. I played slow and old. I played 86.5. He played 77.3. I made 5 great moves. That's a lot for me. Hooray for Ben. Bishop c8 double question mark. King King c7 double question mark. Equality was within reach, but this doesn't get there. There was only one good move there. What was his good move? Wow, I want to know what his good move was. F5. I thought about it. Oh, after F5, if I play Bishop B7, then he can get his king to D6 before I do anything, and it's a draw. Yeah. Yeah, and the king and pawning, I think, is winning. Oh, Bishop B7 is a missed win. What? Bishop H3 is best, and then Bishop F1, and then win the game over again. Bishop takes B7 is a blunder. Ooh, F5 is a draw. Yeah, then if I play F3, then he can trade and get his king to D6 again. Why is King C7 bad? King C6 takes King D7. That's the same. The engine says King C6 is best, and after it takes it says King D7. That's the same as King C7. Stupid engine. G4 is a great move. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to play King F4, but then I saw F5 and I gave up. King f6 is inaccurate, but he's losing anyway. Well, my technique was good. That's what she said. All right, this didn't happen. That was a pretty good game. Yeah, he did really well. Damn. I mean, he's rated, 450 points less than me, and we played the same strength the whole game. And then he didn't draw at the end. He played faster, too. Probably also 16. Terrible. Although it says sinusitis, so he's probably an adult. I don't know. Maxillary sinusitis. Sounds like something an adult would say. So how's everybody doing? Good? Does the board match my shirt? Who you guys think's going to win the Super Bowl? I think it'll be the Eagles. The Eagles seem pretty good. Kansas City, in the regular season and in the postseason, it seems like when they win, it's sort of close, suspicious, etc. And Eagles just seem to win easily. Yeah, covers not the depth. Very good Simpsons reference, plain true. My favorite president, Bill Clinton. I'll take the Chiefs then. Exactly. The Lakers, they could do it. They might move back to Minnesota, the Minnesota Lakers, finally. Well, if the Eagles do win, then I'll tell all the Kansas City fans the truth hurts. George Mike in, he's pretty tall. Yeah. If they play Desperado, half this team will fall into a trance. That's a good Seinfeld reference. Yeah, the lingerie bowl sounds like something that actually exists. As long as it's vegan steak and vegan cheese, sure. Which I did have in Philadelphia. It's pretty good. You can actually get that here, too. There's a place that I used to order from that has vegan stuff, and they have vegan steak and cheese also. That's what what's-his-name gave what's-his-name. The mayor of New York, he gave the guy vegan steak and cheese. The Philadelphia mayor. Or was it the Philadelphia mayor or somebody else? That was somebody. Yeah, I typically don't like Linda Ronstadt's covers. However, her cover of Blue Bayou is better than the original. Otherwise, other covers I don't like as much. Have you witnessed every Super Bowl? Even the ones that were before I was born? When was the first Super Bowl? Was I alive? Maybe. Hey, no, I don't think I was alive. Hey, Siri, when was the first Super Bowl? Yeah, 67. I was born in 69. So I missed the first 3 Super Bowls. And then the 4th Super Bowl, I was 4 months old. So, yeah. Blue Bayou and did not even get a gratuity. Very good. I assume you didn't make that joke up because it's pretty reasonable. And Jets, dun, dun, dun. Broadway Joe. There's a new Broadway Joe in town, but he lost. Have you ever worn a hat regularly? Never. They gave me a hat when I went to Italy. Some chess club gave me a hat with like their chess club stuff on it. But I don't wear hats, so I think I have 3 or 4 hats. I don't know why I have them. Accumulated them over the years. I never bought one or wore one. But is Yasser a hat guy? No. Feminist women love Eminem. That seems unlikely. How much is my signature worth? Nothing. It's a lyric from him. It's a song lyric. It seems unlikely still. Okay, time for another game because the chat's getting, stupid. It was super intelligent before. What was that pair with the 2165? 2238. It seems like their thing is off. Like, that tells you, like, who I want to play. Let's see, is this Switzerland? Tunisia. I was close. Hey, this is in my Chessable course. This move is in my Chessable course. I was just looking at it today. That move is in my Chessable course, and I recommended this move. Okay, that move is not in my Chessable course. I'll mention it, though. I'll say I had a blitz game where the guy played that. Bishop d6, bishop g5, knight e7 is in the course. Yeah, I said he could play knight f6 there instead of knight e7, but why pin your knight when you could play knight e7 and then f6 and then bishop f5? Thanks, Chuck Nola. Tunisia, isn't it like 3 in the morning in Tunisia? Hey Siri, what time is it in Tunisia? Yeah, it's 2:30 in the morning. Let's see, queen takes, knight there. All right, I guess we'll play that then. Now my rook is on b1 justifiably. Who would have thunk it? That my rook actually belongs on b1. My rook's better than his. Queen h4 is really nice. I have to pat myself on the back for queen h4. Oh, queen b7 wins his rook. Truth hurts. Yay, that was a good game. I'm proud of that game, no matter how badly I played. That game is going in my Chessable course. I played 92, and he played 81.3. 92 is good. Let's see. So yeah, like in my course, I give the line bishop d6, bishop g5, knight e7, e3, f6, bishop f5, bishop d3, takes, castles, knight d7, bishop g3, takes, and white's slightly better with the ideas of b4, a4, b5, or e4. That's what my course says. Also, black played f6, so his position's bad. Well, the engine really hates my e3 move. It wants me to play e4? Oh, I have a tactical trick here, which I should point out in my course, which I didn't see until now. I can take this, and if he takes back with the queen, I have knight takes d5. I'll have to point that out. It is for beginners and novice players, but too bad. It was too hard for me to see. And then here I could just do it again with an extra tempo. Yeah, I forgot about that. I've seen that trick before, just not in this position. All right, then it doesn't like e4. Wants me to play rook bd1. Knight d5 is a mistake. Bishop g3 is a mistake. It wants me to check. Oh, it wants me to play super aggressive. Play here, and then play knight e5, threatening mate. That's a mistake. That's best. Mistake. What? c4 is explosive. b6 is bad. Rook e1 is good. Rook a6 is terrible. Yeah, rook a6 isn't good. I like the way I played here. Queen e2 is best. Queen h5 is best. Rook e3 is best. Rook f3 is excellent. Best, excellent, best. +9. He has to play f5 here. But I'm +10. So. C'est pas différence. I like this playing one game every 20 minutes or so. Very relaxing. Yeah, rook a6 wasn't good. Agreed. Well, that's good for my Chessable course that he played a line that I just looked at today. My first chapter is on the QGD. So like every possible QGD that I could possibly face, I have a variation for. And I've been playing the QGD for, 40 years, more than 40 years. I've never faced A6 and then C6. But yesterday I started writing an article, a PGN about it. So it was good. I just wrote about it because then I got to play pretty quickly. And then when I was winning, I didn't win. I played stupid and I was just slightly better. Oh, well. No, he meant rook a6. He was defending his b pawn so his queen could move away. My rook was on b1 attacking his b pawn. And his queen on d8 was doing other stuff, etc. You know, I'm learning from my own blitz games where I'm not playing correctly how to do the Chessable course for beginners. Perfect. That's what you're supposed to do. In my Chessable course, about 80% is just arrows like this. There's no moves. There's no annotations. It's just arrows. So you see arrows and you see more arrows. And it's not clear where it's going. And then it says like Benoni. And then you're like, that's not a Benoni. But I'm a grandmaster and you're a beginner. So I said it's the Benoni. And I drew arrows. So who's right? Right? You see what I'm saying? Okay, good. That is good content. Okay, we need 17 subs to get to 1,100, and we're due for a train, so let's get going a lot. Let's go, people. Get that train going. Where's Code Cow when you need him? What happens at 1,100? Then I say things like, okay, people, let's get to 1,200. That's what happens. This stream used to have 3,100 subs, like a year and a half ago. Now it has 1,100. Man, the truth hurts. What makes the course for beginners? The annotations and the number of moves. There's nothing is going to go to move 20. Most of it's going to end between move 10 and 15. And the annotations are for beginners. Like this is a bishop. And then when the beginner writes, it is, then I have an explanation. Bishops move diagonal. Yeah, like that. Like, ooh, look, it's a battery. Look at the shiny arrow. And if they're like, why can't black play here? Then I have an answer for that in the chapter. It's advanced beginner, so it's too much for most of you on this stream. You guys can't even get a train started. Terrible. Exactly. With an advertisement that bad, it's got to be good. Come on, chat. There's more of you than there are me. Say stuff I can answer and make fun of. Is there a correlation between starting trains and chess elo? Yes. Not only that, there's a causation. That's the weird part. Correlation's obvious, but the causation is where, that's where it comes into play. I was bad at chess before you were born. It's only a hot take if the Perrier is hot. Yay, B-J. Hooray. Thanks, BJ, for the 1 sub. Getting that train started. Karen's upstairs doing stuff. She may or may not come down. 50-50. Either she will or she won't. Yay, Bowler CSGO gifted a sub. I guess we can't have a hype train. It doesn't say that it's close. Darn. Can I learn how to draw arrow from Chessable? Only if you buy the course will you know the answer to that. How is CCSCATL doing? Well, we sold it about 15 months ago, and the new club is doing well. Is she also a GM? Is she? Okay, let's, play more chess, I guess, because the chat's getting a little suspicious. 2638. That's higher than my rating. Damn. Harsh. Thanks, Fat Matt. You're the best. This guy plays fast and such. Yay, I won by resignation. Cool. Not sure position's resignable, but all right. Oh, it says I'm +7. Okay. Still wouldn't resign in a blitz game. But I guess he was mad. 0 mistakes, 2 blunders. That sounds like me. See, he didn't understand something. I've been vaccinated several times against coronavirus. So it wasn't really deadly to me. I've taken like 4 or 5 shots, so it's nothing he could do. And he was white. I played 85.8. He played 76.1. I made 3 great moves. Knight F4 is a mistake? In this position? Knight F4 is a mistake? I'm supposed to play E5, E4 check and Knight E5? Really? Well, that's the only other thing I could do. Knight F4 is a mistake. What? Wow, E4 check is +10 for me. And Knight F4 is only +3. This is +10? Oh, because I have Queen G3 if he plays King G1. If he plays King G2, I have Knight H4. Oh yeah, then my Queen's coming in. Damn, my Queen's really coming in. I thought with all these pieces here, I couldn't just like throw my Queen in, but I can just throw my Queen in. Oh yeah. Yeah, King G1, Queen G3, and King G2, Knight H4, King F2, Queen H2. God damn. All right, well, what are you going to do? Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. Hooray! If I play a game every 20 minutes, I win. That's the you know, something. Or Such is insisting he's watching the Lingerie Bowl. But the moderation won't let him do it. It won't let him watch the bowl. I don't understand why. Why not? All right, let's have some reasonable chat so I can answer questions. Yogi Berra. What? Go Caffeine Jones. In an ideal world, what would Joe Bava's mother's name be? Mrs. Joe Bava? What's my favorite type of bean? Probably black bean. Yeah, black beans. Will you ever come to free play night at the Chess Zone? Maybe. I'm not planning on it because usually I stream then. Freezing here. Also, it's date night, I think. Isn't Thursday night when they have free chess? Freezing in Lansing. I agree with that. I was in Michigan 2 days ago or 3 days ago, whichever's funnier. Talk about anyone named Bernadette. Bernadette. Da, 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 da. Do you think a really dumb person can become a GM? Sure. If you start every game without a bishop, about the same. Do you like cilantro? Does it taste like soap? I like cilantro's fine. I don't like it or dislike it. It's fine. It tastes like soap if you have a missing enzyme. So for somebody like Charlotte Chess Center, it tastes like soap to him. That just means you were born with a missing enzyme. That's why it tastes like soap. Yeah, that's date night. So if Karen wants to go, we can go. Thursday night's date night. This Thursday, we're going to the symphony. Yeah, cilantro either tastes like soap or it doesn't. If it tastes like soap, it's because you have a missing enzyme. There's nothing you can do. Just don't eat cilantro like Charlotte Chess Center. Avoid it. And Karen bought me the chair a long time ago. It tastes like soup to me. I got tickets to some random symphony. What do you do there? What? I think you just have to avoid cilantro. Yeah, this is a common malady that people say it tastes like soap. So just say no cilantro. They're going to put cilantro in anyway. But at least if you cook at home, you don't have to put it in. Or maybe you do. What do you think the chances of WW3 are? I don't know, 2 to 1. The symphony's playing Prokofiev and Shostakovich. So whatever they play will be good. Yeah, I like chickpeas also. I have chickpeas and black beans. Does soap taste like cilantro to those people? Probably. Who I like in the Super Bowl? I think Philadelphia will win. I always root for Kansas City, but I'm telling you, who I think will win. Do you ever get exotic with hummus? I do not. Made some olive bread the other day. Good, good. As long as it's vegan. Do you do smoothies daily for nutrition? I do not. Doesn't sound very nutritious. Sounds terrible. I make my own hummus. Good, good. I used to play the violin when I was a little kid, as did my brother. But it's been 50 years since I've done that, or 45 or something. Do you know the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Yes. They are the same thing. I guess that's not a difference. One's spelled with a C and one's 2 words starting with a G. Can you pronounce the word chess? Chess. Was fast food better 40 years ago? No. No. You missed the ads because you subbed. I'm sorry. The ads were pretty good. Okay, chat's getting a little crazy, so time for another game. Always bet on Leon Black. Yeah, I think A4 won a piece. I trapped my knight, or B4. I just blundered my knight. Darn. Guess I should play better. Yeah, I mean, I just blundered a piece. I let him play B4, winning my knight. Darn. Well, at least I won quickly. Yeah, it's going to be bad for my score of the game, that one blunder, letting him play B4. Darn. I played 75.8, and he played 63. All right, let's see. H5 question mark. H4 question mark. Bishop F4 question mark. You permitted the opponent to create a passed pawn. What? No, I didn't. Okay. So it says I'm +1 here. I'm plus 1.8 here. H4 is good. I'm +3 here. Knight GF6. Yeah, and this is where I let him play. Now he's threatening B4 because I don't have knight A4, knight E2. So bishop E2 is like double question mark. Here I'm plus 2.2. And I should have played Queen E1. Oh yes, I wanted to play E5, but I was afraid of that. So Queen E1 makes sense. I didn't see Queen E1. I saw Queen E2, but I figured Bishop E2 was better. Which it is. Queen E2 also loses a piece. Okay, then he blundered by not winning a piece. Now I'm +4. That's a mistake. I'm still winning, but what should I play? No, I know that. Put H5. Oh yeah, H5. Now I could ignore losing a piece because I'm crashing through here. But yeah, his next move was really bad. Yeah, knight E5 is bad. That's a bad move. I should play H5 right away. He should take with a pawn. Yeah, now I'm plus 6.5. Now I'm crashing through. Bishop F6 is excellent, losing his queen. His best move was Rook G8, losing his queen. I'm not even kidding. It doesn't want him to save his queen. It prefers letting me take his queen. Man, tough engine. Let's see. Let's make a queen move. Man, my knight's better than his queen. That's why it wants me to take his queen. It thinks my knight's even better. Yeah, my knight is pretty good. All right. Well, I've won every game by playing every 20 minutes or so. So that's good. It's hard to play a lot of games in a row. I start playing bad. I don't see anything. Here I play a little bad. I make like one bad move, like letting him play b4. Otherwise, I played okay. Yay, 400 viewers. Hi, viewers. No, I'm playing people around my own rating, although only one of them was around my own rating. The other ones were a lot lower. One of them was a little higher. And I think I'm 4-0 or 5-0, whatever's funnier. I don't know how to check because I'm too dumb. Wait, here's how I could check. I played 5 games. I beat a 26-30, a 21-60, a 22-30, a 26-30, and a 25-50. So I was 26-09. Now I'm 26-35. That's a nice improvement. Have you seen 4 Lions? No, I've seen 4 Rooms, and that's a dark comedy. If you like weird movies, you see 4 Rooms. That's a weird movie. I've never played duck chess. Do you mean 3 Lions? I'm getting confused here. Anyway, I recommend 4 Rooms. Good movie. What movie have I rewatched the most? Pulp Fiction. Have you ever seen the movie Arrival? That sounds familiar, but I can't tell you anything about it, so maybe not. Yes, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like about half of the horror movies I see, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the epitome of horror movies. Now, in one of the Nights of the Living Dead, in one of them, I don't know which one it was. I think it was the original, but I saw it in the theater when I was a kid, and there was a scene that I really liked. The zombies are killing everybody, including the cops, and then one of the zombies goes to the cop car and gets on the radio and says, "Send more cops." Whoever wrote that should get an award, get a raise in their salary. Send more cops. Because they needed more brains, so just send more. That's a great one. Better Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown or Pulp Fiction? Well, Pulp Fiction's better. Jackie Brown's about one of his worst movies. It's still an A, but it's not one of his 3 or 4 best movies. Have you seen The Room? I have. Inglourious Basterds is good. It's like his 3rd best movie. Maybe 4th. Alex Woodmass, 89 subscribed. Go Ben! From your favorite Englishman in New York who isn't Sting. My wife Shirley's made me a Bauhaus chess set. Pretty cool. No one who speaks German could be an evil man. D. Bart. D. That is correct, Alex. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. I've seen Sting twice in concert. Once in St. Louis and once in Las Vegas. And Karen and I saw him last year in Las Vegas. Well, the only question is what's better, Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs? And a lot of people I know like Reservoir Dogs more. I just like Pulp Fiction more. But I'm willing to admit Reservoir Dogs could be better. I don't know. Seems like Pulp Fiction's better. Mad Scientist 2969 subscribe with all those 9s. Yeah, I wrote a fan letter to the guy who plays the dad in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not the grandfather, the dad. like the guy who's like 40 or 50. He's actually a stage actor. Yeah, Tim Roth is very good in Pulp Fiction. Different kind of character in Reservoir Dogs, yeah. I mean, he's shot and laying there dying, so you could see how he would be annoyed. Mr. Pink? That sounds like Mr. Pussy. Why can't I have a cool name like Mr. Brown and Mr. Black? There's a Mr. Brown and Mr. Black on another job. You're Mr. Pink. Or how about we switch? He doesn't mind. There's no switching. Come on, Hype Train. Dusk Till Dawn is a strange movie. Go, Hype Train. You can do it. 10-5. Haven't I played enough people yet? Nobody's switching with anybody. Toby Wong, Toby Chong. I got Dick coming in this year, and I got Toby coming out of this year. The Bubbas subscribed. Thanks, the Bubbas. Hello. Yeah, the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards is great. Also the bar scene. Have you seen Hellraiser? Maybe. It's possible. Did they make like 30 of those? That's where the guy has the needles in his head or something? I mean, I may have seen it. I don't know. It's possible. It wasn't very memorable if I did. Oh, yeah, Pinhead. There we go. What'd you call me? Come on, Hype Train. Let's get to level 2. We're very few subs away from 1,100. Where's Tensor Extension to type in exclaim stats? What eras of D4 is your Chessable course covering? It's more of what epoch, not what era. Are you watching The Last of Us? I haven't even heard of it, so no. All right, we're 15 subs away. Subs away. Yeah, Lawrence Tierney was great on Seinfeld. Agreed. He was also on an episode of The Simpsons. He played the security guard at the Try and Save. Don Brodka maybe was his name? Maybe. Phantasm? I don't think I've seen it. Do you consider yourself as a boomer? Isn't boomer have a definition, which I do not meet? Master of the house. That's right. Yeah, most of the Seinfeld guys are not alive. The 4 main characters are, but that's about it. A lot of them died last year in 2022. I think 4 or 5 of them. The main character is Larry David. Larry David's been in several episodes, but usually just for a few seconds. Also, he plays Steinbrenner's voice, but not the person. Yeah, I'm like Generation Z or X or Y or Pepsi or something. I don't know. I forgot what people my age are called. They're called something. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm is great, obviously. Old is correct. Mr. C got it. You've never noticed David in any of their episodes? Terrible. Okay. When somebody says, is there anybody here a marine biologist? That's Larry David's voice. When he's dressed up as the king for the movie, George, and he goes to the magazine guy the guy says, "Sorry, Your Majesty, we don't take $20 bills with lipstick on them." And that's Larry David. Whenever you hear Steinbrenner's voice, that's Larry David. I know every time Larry David was on, his voice or himself. There's more. Oh, yeah. He's the man in the cape when George's parents are going to separate and maybe divorce. That's George's dad's divorce lawyer. He wears a cape. That's Larry David. And several more. Yeah, I know the French player, Cilantro. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. Yeah, I said the newspaper stand one. Yeah. I am not from New York, as you can tell from me speaking properly. Exactly, Ted Bradley. Exactly. Yay, thanks, Mark. You got us to level 2 with seconds left. You're the best. Oh, I didn't know he was in the Chinese restaurant episode. Yeah, can you stop posting that? Yeah, somebody ban that guy. Thank you, Stonkfish. Good job. Should have banned him earlier, but all right. All right, we're almost at 1,100 subs. We'll get to level 5. Let's do it. Ban everybody. Plus ban asterisk. Have you tried Chat GPT? I have not. Can I have a sub? Yes. Heathen Unbound. Give him a sub. Do it. Do as I say. Why the explosion in users in chess.com? I don't know. Good question. Probably the Hans Niemann thing helped. That got a lot of publicity in mainstream media. Anya Taylor-Joy was in the movie The Menu, so that probably helped too. Thanks, Thaddeus. You're the best. Following orders, boss. Mittens didn't hurt. Yeah. There's always a lot of reasons why things happen. Yay, 1,111 bits from Dr. Matrix, who just got a sub. All right, hype that train up. Go TikTok. Man, if trying no one ever spells a word correctly, I'll know somebody hacked his account. Somebody hacked Anya Taylor-Joy's Twitter today. They were posting all kinds of crazy shit. Like, buy these, MacBooks from me and, Queen's Gambit 2 and stuff like that. But she already indicated that her account was hacked. She doesn't tweet. Her account's been inactive for like 3 years. So that was funny. Yeah, it's probably because of my stream, the Chessboard. That's what it is. What piece set is that on your screen? I don't know. Let's see. I can find out. Classic pieces, ICC board. You can see it, right? Well, actually, it's pretty small. If you have a big monitor, you can see it. Go hype train. We're at 10%. And that's like 2 friends. Yeah. I think Queen's Gambit is based on George Santos. I agree. Do you own a physical chessboard? There's chessboards in the house. I wouldn't say I own one, but there's a lot of chess players in the house, and we have chessboards. A lot of the stuff from our, from we had the chess club we have here, so we have a lot of chessboards. GH67890 gifted a sub. Hooray! Good handle. Go Ben. Yeah, a lot of people are playing now, so they're having trouble occasionally getting games to go, but I haven't had trouble tonight. I played 5 games. How did you like the Queen's Gambit show? I love the Queen's Gambit show. That was great. Go Queen's Gambit. Did you get your chessboard from a pawn shop? I've never walked into a pawn shop. I probably should. I could go to the Rook Takes pawn shop, like on Futurama. Did you play Esserman trying to refute the Mora? What? I played Esserman once in a rated game and I was white. I'm sure I've played in Blitz games on ICC and chess.com. I just don't remember the games. But I've played everybody on different, websites and such. When did you first lose to Spencer? I don't know. Did you win? In our one rated game where I was white, I did win. Go Hype Train. You guys have one job to do, the Hype Train. I mean, Einstein knew how to play chess. I don't think he played chess often. Him and Emmanuel Lasker were like that, son. What's my favorite opening? One you're using a lot recently? I don't think Karen wants me to talk about that. That's really not your business. Oh, chess opening. I like playing the Queen C2 Nimzo Indian with white. Oh, you didn't mean chess opening. Well, that's not your business then. Go Hype Train. 30 seconds left. We need 3 subs stat. Go 3 subs. We need pie subs. Pie. All right, who am I going to raid? Let's see. That's not chess. That's not chess. That's not chess. Man, a lot of chess streamers aren't streaming chess. Yay, Dr. Matrix gave 5 subs. Go 5 subs. Thanks, Dr. Matrix. Thanks for supporting the stream. We're 7 subs away. Yeah, there's some poker that she's following. I'm looking at who Karen's following. Any last second 10 gifters? Sounds like a line from a Sixto Rodriguez song. People of the world, join in, join the hype train, hype train. It's too late to go home early. That's correct. But if you go home later, it'll be early because it'll be early in the morning. That's what you meant. Let's see how the Hawks are doing. Hey Siri, how are the Hawks doing? Wow, they're playing at 10 o'clock tonight Eastern because they're playing Portland. Interesting. All right, let's see. Who's texting me? No, it's it's a family texts. Okay, cool. Karen's not feeling well. She's laying down. All right. Just answering texts. All right. Those were interesting texts. Go Hype Train. We need 7 more subs. Maybe I'll give 7 subs. That'd be crazy. You're mentioned. That's the wrong you're. In chapter 10 of Esterman's book, Mayhem and the Mora. How can you spell mayhem correctly, but not you're? Terrible. Mayhem and the Mora is older than most of you. Although my book on the Smith, I think that book's older than my book on the Smith Mora. My book's 23 years old. Damn. No, my book was first. Yeah, my book on the Mora is before his. Because he mentions my variation, which, you know, I've almost never played in a slow game, but still. When we playing a match, exited to watch you. You had to exit to leave? Damn. That is a good way to leave. Online loats. It should be online lows, right? Shouldn't it be LOLZ? Go Hype Train. We're almost to level 5. That was a good warning, Ted. I agree with that warning. All right, I guess I'll play another game. Last game of the stream. No, 2360. It's Mexico? Yes. Why is everybody so fast? Slow down. Teenagers. That move I don't know. Man, my time situation is quite terrible. Darn. Wow, he resigned? Yes. I'm not going to analyze that game because it was too ridiculous. Jesus, that was tough. Yay, 26-38. What, I get 3 points out of that? Jesus Christ. Go Hype Train. Oh, the Hype Train ended hours ago. Yeah, I went 6-0 today, and I gained 29 rating points. Go Ben. That was very stressful for me. I was getting my ass kicked. But in the final position, I'm doing quite well. I'm going to assume 70. Yeah, I'll see how I played. It's about 70. I was losing most of the game. Worse with white immediately. I played 86.1 and he played 81.1. Although I made 3 blunders. And knight g5 is a blunder. Yeah, d5 is a mistake. What should I have done? Rook d1? Oh, cd5. And I'm +1. Queen takes d2, double question mark. Really? Double question mark? What? b4. And then what if I take this? Why is this so good? Oh, rook d8. Yeah, rook d8's a good move. Yeah, my king's going to get stuck in the center. Probably knight e4 is good too. Yeah, knight e4 is even better. Damn. And then let's see, this position, I'm already slightly better. So I play knight d6. Mistake, good, best, mistake. Great move. Now I'm much better again. That's a mistake. That's inaccurate. Now it's equal. Well, these moves I'm just playing quickly. G4 question mark. King F8 question mark. Rook E2 question mark. King G8 question mark. F5 inaccurate. King F8 good. Mistake. Mistake. Good. Best. Best. Yay, a blunder. Now I'm winning after this. Hooray. Yeah, I saw this knight C6 check idea. But if he plays king D7, I have rook check and I take his rook. So he's losing a rook here. That's best. That's best. I should play rook takes A2. I didn't see rook takes A2. That would have been a good move. Rook A3 is best. I'm still winning. Excellent. Best. Best. All right. Well, he didn't do that. All right, so that wasn't that bad. It was like a little bad. Some games don't need to be analyzed. They just need to be not analyzed. All right, who should I raid? Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's see. I don't know. Somebody. Somebody who's just logging off. That makes a lot of sense. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on Chess TV, so we'll have more viewers. Bye, everybody. Thanks.